Ever thought about how much your thoughts can shape your life? Marcus Aurelius, a big deal back in ancient Rome and a real thinker, once said something really cool. Our lives are pretty much shaped by what we think about. That means what's happening in our heads can actually change how we see the world around us. Now, let's take a trip back to ancient Greece and Rome, where Stoicism first started. Stoicism isn't just any old philosophy. It's a way of thinking about life that still makes sense today. And here's the interesting part. Within Stoic teachings, there are 10 habits that can totally shake up how we handle life's twists and turns. These habits weren't just made up randomly. Smart folks like Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers came up with them. So, what are these habits all about? Well, they're like a guidebook for living a stronger, clearer life. By trying them out, we can learn to face life's challenges with more guts, understanding, and direction. It's like having a secret stash of wisdom passed down through the years, just waiting for us to use it. So, are you up for diving into the deep pool of Stoic wisdom? Let's go on this journey together and see what Stoicism can teach us. Being aware and handling emotions. Marcus Aurelius thought it was crucial to be the boss of our own minds. Mindfulness, which is all about being fully present and tuned in to our thoughts and feelings, is super important in Stoic thinking. When we practice mindfulness, we can take a step back and look at our thoughts without instantly reacting to them. This helps us deal with life's ups and downs with more clarity and calmness. Likewise, emotional intelligence is key for living a well-rounded and satisfying life. It's all about knowing and managing our emotions effectively. When we have good emotional intelligence, we can handle relationships better by understanding others and ourselves more deeply. Both mindfulness and emotional intelligence are big deals in Stoic philosophy, which is all about being aware of ourselves and keeping our emotions in check. So how do we make these habits part of our daily routine? Well, we can practice mindfulness in lots of ways, like meditation, taking deep breaths, or just paying attention to our thoughts and feelings throughout the day. And to boost our emotional intelligence, we can do things like thinking about how we feel, listening carefully to others, and communicating with empathy. Balancing your hormones. Our hormones are like the bosses of our bodies, controlling things like how we feel, how much energy we have, and how we handle stress. Just like Stoicism talks about finding inner peace and balance, keeping our hormones in check is super important for staying healthy. Things like sleep, eating right, moving our bodies, and managing stress all have a big impact on our hormones. Getting enough good sleep helps our bodies make hormones properly, which keeps our mood steady and our brains sharp. Eating a healthy diet full of natural foods gives our bodies the right stuff to make and use hormones the way they're supposed to. Regular exercise isn't just good for our muscles, it also helps our bodies handle sugar better and keeps our mood up while lowering stress. And practices like meditation and deep breathing can calm us down and keep stress from messing with our hormones. When we make these habits part of our daily routine, it's like giving our hormones a big hug, just like the Stoics would want. By taking care of our hormones, we can feel better overall and stay strong when life throws curveballs our way. Managing your money. Keeping our finances in check is a big part of Stoic thinking, showing that we're self-sufficient and true to what matters to us. Just like Marcus Aurelius talked about being careful and having control, being smart with our money helps us stick to our long-term plans and values. Making a budget, saving up, and investing wisely are super important for staying financially secure. When we set clear money goals, we can decide where our money goes and use it wisely. Knowing what we really need to spend on versus what we just want helps us avoid getting into unnecessary debt and gives us more freedom with our finances. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of what we want and to focus on what we can control. By being smart with our spending and not chasing after money just for the sake of it, we can find more happiness and peace in our lives. Managing our money well lets us live true to ourselves without feeling pressured by what others think we should have or do. Staying active. Getting up and moving isn't just good for our bodies, it's also important for our minds. Stoicism talks about being disciplined and having control, and one way to build those qualities is through regular exercise. When we exercise, our muscles get stronger, our hearts get healthier, and our brains release feel-good chemicals called endorphins. By making exercise a regular part of our day, we become mentally tougher and better able to handle whatever life throws at us. The key to getting the most out of exercise is to stick with it. Whether it's going for a run, doing some yoga, or working out at home, making exercise a habit helps us build discipline and resilience. By taking care of our bodies, we're better prepared to deal with tough times while staying true to Stoic ideas. Taking things one step at a time. Have you ever looked at a big task and felt overwhelmed? The ancient Stoics had a smart idea for dealing with that feeling. They believed in breaking big jobs into smaller, more manageable pieces, a strategy that's super practical even today. Each tiny step you take toward a big goal is like a little victory. It keeps you moving forward and feeling accomplished even when things seem tough. And celebrating those small wins? That's like giving yourself a pat on the back, which keeps you motivated to keep going. This way of doing things fits right in with Stoic ideas about setting personal goals and being your best self. It's all about making progress, no matter how small, and finding satisfaction in the journey itself. Eating like nature intended. Ever thought about how what you eat affects more than just your body? The ancient Stoics did, and they believed in keeping things simple and natural when it came to food. That means filling up on stuff that grows in the ground or comes from animals, instead of processed snacks and junk food. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean meats, all these natural goodies give our bodies the vitamins and minerals they need to stay healthy. By choosing these wholesome foods over processed stuff, we're not just feeding our bodies, but also our minds and souls. Eating this way isn't just good for us, it's good for the planet too. It's about being mindful of where our food comes from and how it affects the world around us. So next time you're deciding what to eat, think like a Stoic and go for the natural option. Striving for something bigger. Ever wondered what makes life really meaningful? Well, the ancient Stoics had some thoughts on that. They believed that true fulfillment comes from doing things that help others and make the world a better place. So, setting goals that go beyond just making ourselves happy can bring real purpose to our lives. Whether it's volunteering, standing up for what's right, or giving back to our community, focusing on helping others can give our lives real meaning. It's all about being part of something bigger than ourselves and making a positive difference in the world. By putting others first and working towards goals that benefit everyone, we not only become better people, but also leave a lasting legacy of kindness and compassion. So, next time you're thinking about what you want to achieve, consider how you can make the world a better place while you're at it. Building strength and bouncing back. Life can throw us some tough stuff, but learning to handle it with strength and courage is super important. The Stoics, those ancient thinkers, had some wise words about facing challenges. They believed that when tough times hit, it's not about giving up, but about growing stronger. Grit is all about sticking to your goals, even when things get really hard. It's like having a super strong determination to keep going no matter what. By staying focused on what really matters to us, we can push through the tough stuff and come out stronger on the other side. Resilience is another biggie. It's about bouncing back when things don't go our way. The Stoics thought that by accepting life's ups and downs and staying calm in the face of adversity, we can build up our inner strength and handle anything life throws our way. Cutting down on screen time. Ever notice how much time we spend glued to our screens? It's easy to get sucked into endless scrolling or clicking around online. But the Stoics, those wise old thinkers, had a different idea. They believed in focusing on what really matters and not getting bogged down by stuff that doesn't. So, limiting our screen time can actually free up more space for the stuff that truly makes us happy. Setting boundaries and being mindful of how much time we spend online can help us stay present and focused on the things that really matter in life. Striving for the best. Ever thought about what it means to be really good at something? It's not about being perfect, but about always trying to do your best. The Stoics, those old philosophers, had some wise words about this. They believed in setting high goals and working hard to reach them. So instead of aiming for perfection, we should focus on getting better every day. That means learning new things, being brave when things get tough, and never giving up. By doing this, we can become the best version of ourselves in everything we do. By adding these helpful habits from Stoicism to our daily routine, we can feel more confident and focused. When we practice being present and understanding our emotions, it helps us handle tough situations better. Taking care of our bodies through exercise and healthy living also gives us strength to face challenges. Managing our money wisely and working toward goals that benefit others can give our lives more meaning. And when we encounter obstacles, having determination and resilience helps us keep going. Stoicism teaches us valuable lessons about living well and staying true to our values. Following these ideas can lead to a more fulfilling life, full of peace and purpose. Marcus Aurelius once said that our happiness depends on what we think about. So, let's make an effort to think positively and live by these Stoic principles, making our lives and the lives of those around us better along the way. If you're interested in delving deeper into Stoic philosophy and learning more about how it can positively impact your life, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Stoic Wise Man. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos, where we'll discuss topics like building honest and lasting relationships and other valuable insights to help you on your journey towards personal growth and fulfillment. Subscribe now so you never miss an update.